And it's rock and roll. Welcome back to the Plastic Crack Show. I know it's been a while, hasn't it? I've been away. I've been doing things. And look, the channel's going to take a bit of a change. We're going to do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. But that's not what we're here for today. We're here to talk about this box. Oh, it's a mystery box. It's actually an empty box. Well, what was in that box? Well, let's talk about something different. So we get rid of that box. So a couple of weeks ago, I found a site on Facebook called King Dakar. And I suppose initially for shits and giggles, I thought I'll subscribe to these guys. They're a Warhammer channel, or Warhammer page, I should say, here in Australia. And look, Warhammer in Australia is big, and it's always nice to jump onto another Warhammer Australian page because a lot of Warhammer pages you jump onto, they're American or they're in the UK. So it's nice to just jump onto local ones. I mean, we've got like West Oz minis and miniatures and that, but they sort of have a Warhammer centric, but they do a bit of everything. Surprisingly enough, these guys are actually a business per se. Um, and they run free giveaways and raffled giveaways. And so when you subscribe, when you sign up to their newsletter sheet, of course, you're automatically entered into their free giveaways. And that was what that empty box was. It was one of their free giveaways. So what do you get in a free giveaway? Well, this time around, and it's themed armies. So you're not going to get just random box of stuff. It's a themed army, and they tell you up front on this Facebook page and indeed on their website what is actually in it. And so this one was a tower box. And so what do you get? So I know what you're thinking. It's free. You're not going to get much. Maybe a fire warrior team or something small, but you actually get, in this case, some crit hounds. And this is genuine. This is not like a Chinese or Russian repro. These are genuine Warhammer Games Workshop boxes. What is it? Crude Lone Spear? I've never actually had one of these Lone Spears, so this is cool. I don't even have Crude Warhounds, the Crude Hounds, so they're awesome. And of course, Combat Patrol box for Tau. And these are free. Cost absolutely nothing. It was a free random giveaway. I mean, it's not a sponsored giveaway or anything. It's just a free random giveaway. And they also run raffled giveaways. So you can actually go into or enter into the draw to win bigger packs. So at the moment, I think as a time of recording this video, they're doing a Necron giveaway. It's about $2,800 worth, a little bit over, about 3,700 points and about 100 miniatures. $5 to enter. They actually, if you go to the King Dakar website, they actually have sort of tiers, so you can buy. I think $5 gets you one entry. $10 gets you, I think it was 5 entries, and it just keeps stepping up. The more you spend, obviously, the more entries you go. And if my understanding is correct, looking at the website, it's capped entries. So I think for the last giveaway, there was like 1,000 tickets available. So not a lot of people are going to, you're not up against a huge number of people. Or to put it in perspective, at 1,000 people, and it's 1,000 Australians, so it's not international, it's only in Australia. So at 1,000 people, you are actually got better chances of winning a prize pack from these guys than you actually do from Warhammer Plus, because Warhammer Plus costs you $11 a month to have, and their competition prizes are actually worth less. Generally speaking, Warhammer Plus prize is about $1,800, so these guys are almost nearly double that at times. And they open it up to new entrants. If you're a new subscriber or if you're an existing subscriber, and it's opened generally. I think they do like one prize pack per country. So you can imagine this is capped 1,000 people for one of their paid ones, one of their paid raffles, as opposed to Games Workshop where it's based on subscriber count of how many people are actually subscribed, which could be tens of thousands of people. So if I was going to spend $10 a month, I'd rather spend $10 a month with King Dakar. More chance of winning and better prize packs. I mean, this month I think Warhammer Plus are doing Black Library, which, don't get me wrong, the novels are cool, but do I want a Black Library collection that I'm going to have to read, or do I want more, grey minis to build, paint, and then put on a shelf for the next time I've got mates over to play? And that's the big thing. These guys at this time are pretty much just doing mini packs. believe they're talking about possibly doing other things. You'd have to go on their site. You have to go on their Facebook page. These guys are talking all the time. They're very active on Facebook. They're very active on their website. They've actually just updated the website again, and they're just very active in the community. They're also promoting, because I believe they're here in West Australia, they're promoting local competitions. They're very active in the Warhammer community. So, great prize to get from these guys. Great idea. I love this idea of having a raffle just for minis for Warhammer stuff, and having it themed. So you could actually choose. So, like, if you're not a Necron collector, you could just wait out for the next one. The last one was a Chaos Army. I believe the one before that was an Orc Army. And when they do the next or the next raffle, they actually put up a voting page prior to, and it's based on the votes. So the more votes an army gets, the more likely is that army is actually going to end up as the next raffle. So that is cool as well. So it is community driven. It's not just like they're grabbing stuff and going, here's an army, we're putting it together, this is going to be next month's raffle. They're actually communicating with their client, with their fan base, with their customers, with the people that are actually interacting with them, and saying, hey, what would you like to see next? And then obviously based on votes, they're going, okay, we'll make that next. And even if you're not buying a raffle ticket, just being a free, just signing up, subscribing for free, it costs nothing to actually sign up to their newsletter, and that you want to make the guy in the draw to win something like this. And this is what, $350 worth of stuff for nothing, not a cent. It's not a paid promotion. I make nothing out of this. It's not a paid promotion. It's not a sponsored promotion. This is literally just free for signing up. How cool is that? You cannot go past that. And that's why this is so cool, because even if you don't win something free, hell, I'm going to spend in the next promotion. I've got a Necron army. I'm going to go buy some tickets when I next get paid, because, hey, even if I don't win, it's worth it. It's just absolutely worth it. This is such a great concept, such a great idea. As I said, Games Workshop, they do these things through Warhammer Plus, but you've got to be a subscriber. You've got to stay subscribed. At the end of the day, this you don't. You can buy the art. Well, not buy, but you can buy raffle tickets for the armies you want to win, as opposed to just, okay, this is what Games Workshop's doing now on their Warhammer Plus page. And that's the beauty. This is, you can spend $10 this month, or $20 or $50, $100 on raffle tickets this month. And you might skip next month. It may not be an army you're into. Or you can skip the month after because it's not an army you're into. And then maybe an army comes up you are into, and you buy tickets in that one. It doesn't matter. It's just the way, it's the way to do it. It's the perfect way to do it. And it's the perfect way to grow this sort of idea and grow this community. And I suppose I'm overwhelmed. I'm just gushing at this concept, because I can't believe, no one ever thought of this before, either in Australia or indeed even internationally. And the fact that, it's being done in such a well way, it's just being so well run, it's being so well put together, it's just so professional. I've actually had some interactions with the guys since I've actually got this one, got the win. They're pretty much straight away, the day I actually won it, they were like, email within a couple of hours, name, address, contact telephone number. We're going to ship it out. Here's the tracking. So I actually got a tracking so I could see where it was. Hey, can you send us a selfie? Which I did. Hey, once you finish painting it, which I'm at the moment just starting to build it, can you send us a photo? It's that sort of interaction, as opposed to just, hey, you won, here's your stuff, get lost. It's that interaction. They're actually invested in both the winners, they're invested in their community, they're invested in just the Warhammer fan base is probably the best word for it. And, as I said, even if you don't buy a raffle ticket, just signing up to these guys at kingdaka.com, you go in the draws for these freebies. And as I said, they're themed. So this was a tower one. There'll be a different one next time around. So, go to their Facebook page, go to their website, check them out. As I said, costs nothing to sign up for the newsletters, and you go in the draw for the free giveaways. And hey, look, as I said, I think at time of recording this, it's a Necron army. Tickets start at $5. It's about $2,700, I think. It's actually on their site. Go check it out. I think it's about $2,700 worth of minis. It's not much of an investment. And as I said, at 1,000 tickets, I think they do generally do. You can't go wrong. You absolutely can't go wrong. Even if you don't win it, it's $5. You can't even buy a coffee for $5. You can't buy a Coke for $5 nowadays at the shops. So why not jump in? Grab, as I said, grab onto the kingdaka.com website or their Facebook page at King Daka, and yeah, interact with these guys. As I said, sign up for their newsletters. Hey, buy a raffle ticket. It's a great idea. As I said, it's cheaper than a cup of coffee nowadays. They ship Australia wide. Um, as I said earlier on in the video, it is only for Australian residents. So I do apologise if you're one of my international viewers. You're not going to be able to enter. But that's it. That's the video. And obviously, big shout out to King Daka for the win. Obviously, don't win shit normally. So, hey, I'm absolutely overjoyed. And look, hang on. Eventually, it will join the rest of the crowd. Oh, and there's more down there, but it's really, really hard to see. And that's not even include the pile of shame that's currently sitting in one of my other rooms. So, hey, thanks for watching. As always, rate, subscribe, comment, leave a message, whatever. As I said, again, can't say this enough. Go on Facebook, check out King Daka, go to the website, kingdaka.com. Check these guys out, buy a raffle ticket, can't go wrong. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.